What up? It's your boy Twin City, and I'm here with another Dread update.
You are now tuned in to Twin City TV.
Okay, what's happening? So, we're 3 months into the Dread update process, and I think they look pretty decent. And so far, so good. We have no products still being used. Everything's just running naturally. The one thing I haven't done yet is wash them either. And I know the more videos I watch, the more frequent I see people saying that they wash them and whatnot. But see, I was always under the impression that you don't wash them for a long time, or long periods of time or whatever. And I was always under the impression that I would fuck them up if I washed them too much or whatever. But so I don't know. My ends are still working themselves out. I just do believe they're starting to look a little bit better as far as like the tips go, like blunted or whatever. And they're getting there. They are. They definitely are. They're getting there. I can definitely see that, the maturity, just the time process that it's taking, and slowly but surely they're coming together, and they look a lot better than they did. So I'm with that. I also, like I said in my previous video, I was only gonna twist them down for every 2 months or whatever, and so far I have stuck to that. I have almost cracked on and twisted them down the other day. I was tempted, and the only reason that I'm tempted to is because the only reason I'm tempted to do so is because of because my new growth. I have a lot of new growth, which is cool, and I knew that was coming. I have a lot of new growth, but what's happening is natting together, and it's kind of fucking up my parts. And I don't mind. I can rip it apart or whatever. It don't hurt too bad or whatever. It don't really bother me. But there's some of them where there's just some thick strands that are really tied in there good, and I don't know how I'm gonna get them out without breaking the hairs. And I don't want to do that. So viewers, any of my subscribers, anybody watching, if you got dreads and you got any tips pertaining to that, or maybe if there's a solution to how to get those from, or keeping those from doing that, or a good way to get them to slip back out, the hairs that crossed over into another dread or whatever, please enlighten me, because that shit is really bothering me, and it's really making me want to interlock my shit down like every other week. That's how I want to do it. So far I'm like a month and a half in of not interlocking, and I don't plan on interlocking again until tying down this new growth until around my next video, my 4-month video, which won't be around until about the 20th of December. So please, if you got some information, please shed a light on me, guys, because that's the only thing that's bothering me. Other than that, I'm not minding it. I'm trying to think. So I think what I'm gonna do is, so around then, so I'm gonna twist them down before, and you know what? I'll probably show that in the video too. My next video, like a quick before and after on the same day type shit. I'll do that video for my 4-month. So what I'll do is, I'll film on the video, talk my shit, and then what I'll do is I'll wash them. And after I wash them, then then what I'll do is interlock them down. After dry them out, interlock them down, and then put I might buy some beeswax, man, and And I would probably try to use some gel, but I don't want to use gel because I go to the gym and I sweat a lot. And with me sweating, I feel like I just gonna sweat that shit out. And I don't want to do that either, waste my fucking time. So I think I'm gonna put some beeswax in it, and not a lot, just a little bit to spread on my hands and kind of palm roll to kind of catch a lot of loose hairs, because they're not long enough for me to to wrap it around and latch it in. They're not long enough for that. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, my shit isn't my loose hairs ain't long enough to wrap around. Only a couple of them are, and it's towards the back. It's where I can just like take my little latch hook or whatever, or not my latch hook, but the crochet needle or whatever, and like stick them through or whatever to wrap that up. It's not really, I don't really know how to explain that, but I'm not really worried about them being tight. They're pretty, I don't know. I guess maybe they could be tighter. I don't know. They're pretty solid though. But my problem is just more fuzzy. So I think I'm gonna take the beeswax and I'm gonna palm roll a little bit in, not a lot at all, because I don't want to put that shit in my hair, but just enough to try to work in the fuzzies a little bit and see if I can get them to kind of stick. But if not, then fuck it. I'm just gonna deal with it. But what I'm noticing is too, the longer I'm having them in, the better they look too. Like before they was like a little messier, you know, but they're coming together the longer I go through it. And so, I don't know. It's all coming along though. It's all coming along. And trying to think. Oh, but anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna wash it, dry it, interlock it, and then I'm gonna palm roll in a little bit of beeswax or some kind of something. I'm not gonna use gel, any kind of gel though. And then after that, then finish up my video or whatever, and you know, be able to see the little difference or whatever. But so right now, I just I guess I'll take my my beanie off. So. Like you can see, like when you get closer up here, like you can see the fuzz and how fuzzy that shit kind of be. But there's a lot, none of this shit, you know. But I got a lot of new growth, and it's mostly in the back too. The shit in the front, my hair's always been like that. My hair grows a lot slower in the front, so it doesn't have that much new growth. But the back, man, holy shit. I definitely got work to do in the back. But my quick 360. Inside and shit, you know. My shit swing around and do all that and all that extraordinary shit or whatever. And then you know, they sit back. Then when I come out the gym, they always look decent too. So it's kind of my update. Nothing too much, man. Just like I said, the matting are together, my new growth sticking together. And any tips or whatever, man, holler at me. And yeah, that's about it. Subscribe, rate, comment, show me some love. My daughter ain't all in this video. Like she was my last one. She's asleep, late hours right now. But I mean, you can see, and you can see it like, you see how matted it looks at the top too, like towards the roots or whatever. That's all my new growth. And when I twist it down, man, my shit will be like, it'll look all parted out and shit. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, go back and check them out too. You can kind of see how my journey started, and you can see how they're coming along. Cause they even look longer to me too, like, to be honest. So that's it. Getting longer, and I can only assume they're gonna look even longer after I twist them up too. And then they kind of stick out right here, and that's because I have a lot of I got hair down here, and it's what I normally get cut and shaved down when I get my lineups or whatever. And so I don't know, my like they kind of sit out like this on top and they hang over. But yeah. But they're coming along though. I like it. They don't look dry. My shit don't itch, none of that. That's why I don't put any products in it, because my shit don't be itching. I don't have dandruff or none of that shit. I lie. Sometimes it is, but it don't itch a lot. Not enough to bother me. Not enough to go out and be like, oh, I need to get some motherfucking shit. Nah, nothing like that. So, but they're coming along. They're starting to stretch out. Thanksgiving in a couple days, if y'all want to know. My actual, my monthly reoccurrence date or whatever for me having my dreads is on the 20th, but I keep being lazy and not making the video. It's the 25th right now, so 4 o'clock in the morning, so 25th. But yeah, my next one will be closer to the 20th because I'd be too anxious to twist these motherfuckers down. But please, if you got some tips for me, man, let me know. Keep me going, keep me going, keep me going. Share some love on me. They are definitely getting longer though. I'm waiting for them to get long. So, waiting for them, waiting for them, waiting for them. Still interlocking. Gonna work on these fuzzies. So you can see them. As you see though, this shit is locked. This shit ain't coming out. Gotta take some serious time to get this shit to come out. Oh, another thing I was gonna say. When I twisted them, and initially a lot of them were different sizes too, and now they're all kind of working their way to like a same size type of thing, except for maybe a couple of them in the back that were kind of skimpy a little bit, but they are starting to work their way to the like same size. And because when I first initially interlocked them, most of them were different sizes, because the bottom halves of them were initially twisted, and so after they got twisted, then I interlocked. They were different size. Like the interlock portion was a lot tighter, so they were a lot thinner than the initial twist or whatever. And so you could see that difference, really. Well, I could, anyways. And now they're starting to smooth out and maturing too. And it's coming to the point where I can hardly even tell what was done where and where I started, because some of I unraveled as far as I could and interlocked the rest down, because it could have been on one of them I could have started interlocking here, on another one I could have started interlocking here, and the rest be a twist type shit. So the fact that I can't even tell the difference is cool, and it's more of a blending process or whatever. But yeah, these are cool, man. So like I said, rate, comment, subscribe to me. Holla at me, man, and shoot me some Q&As, man. If you got questions and shit, man, just man, give me another topic for a video. Oh, shout out to my new subscribers too. I got like 10 new subscribers. That shit is fucking awesome that people are subscribing to my shit. That's cool as fuck. But yeah, man, holla at me, let me know what's up. If you got questions, man, inbox me some questions. I'll do a Q&A video, man, on just, like I said, I'm not an expert at shit, but man, I give a Q&A on my experience and shit, yeah. So other than that, man, just stay tuned, man. I still got my music shit cracking. I've been working on my website and working on some other projects that I actually took on. And been doing a lot of work for those as well. And but my website's coming along too. And so once I have that up and running, man, I think I'm gonna be promoting the shit out of it. And so yeah, lots to come, man. Lots to come. So please check me out, man. First quarter we gonna be doing big things out here. So yeah, man, till next time. Stay tuned for my 4-month. And then I'm getting ready to do another video for a whole different subject. So go ahead, click to the next one. Bye.
Right now you're listening to Twin City Music.
City Music.
Right now you listening to Twin City Music.